We're also seeing more cases who are asymptomatic, or at least not yet showing symptoms. I was asked the other day about what proportion of our cases have no symptoms. Overall, of our total 6,538 cases, half of them reported no symptoms at the time they were tested. In our local health units, we've been testing and not requiring people to have symptoms. Of those who have tested positive in our local health units in the last 2 weeks, last week and a half really, 74% have reported no symptoms at the time they were tested. So we are seeing younger, we're seeing people who don't have symptoms at the time that they test positive. What I'd like to talk about lastly is what we're going to do about it. In terms of additional testing in the northwest part of the state, we continue to offer testing 5 days a week in our local health units, 79 local health units throughout the state. Those include Benton and Washington counties. We have a number of testing events, as you can see there. We will also add some additional testing events, particularly in Benton and Washington counties, because we're seeing the largest increase of cases there. And also, we would like to work with work sites who may want to offer testing on site for their workers. If that makes sense for them, we'd like to partner with them to work on that. Having safe workplaces is an essential part of our economic recovery, and a really good way to get access to people who may be at risk for COVID-19.
Thanks so much for joining us here on THV 11. You were just listening to Governor Asa Hutchinson in his daily COVID-19 briefing to the state. A lot of important announcements brought up today, but let's first begin with the numbers. Overnight, within the past 24 hours, we have seen 261 new positive COVID-19 cases in Arkansas, bringing our total to about 6,500. Now, this number is important because this is the largest number of community cases we've seen in Arkansas in a 24-hour period. When it comes to hospitalizations, the state is down 4. Our total now is 104 hospitalizations. 27 people are on a ventilator. As for deaths, unfortunately, we've seen 5 more deaths, bringing our total to 125. As for the recoveries, there have been an additional 159 recoveries in the past 24 hours, bringing our total to a little more than 4,500. Now, when Dr. Nate Smith gave us a breakdown of the new cases, listen closely. 85 of those new cases, the number again, 261, came out of Benton County. 25 of them came from Washington County and 22 out of Pulaski County. The focus is now shifting to the northwest part of the state. There's been a rapid increase of COVID cases in the Latino community, and health officials are also seeing younger people test positive and people who are asymptomatic, people not showing any symptoms. So that's important to know. When Stuart Walton, the chairman of the Economic Recovery Task Force, came before us this afternoon, he admitted after seeing today's data and the numbers that we've seen in the past 24 hours, he is concerned. We all should be concerned, but he is optimistic. Today, he presented the interim report from the task force with recommendations when it comes to testing and tracing, also recommendations for child care resources, funding and availability, and workforce training. Again, the numbers were very concerning today, but we will be staying on top of it here at THV 11. We will continue to field your questions and get those answers for you. We have staff working around the clock getting those answers for you. So make sure you stay tuned both on air and online. A reminder, our website, thv11.com, is available to you 24/7. I hope you'll join me tonight for THV 11 News at 5, 6, and 6:30 for the latest developments. I'll see you then.